During COVID, we launched a really exciting new program called Purple Fellowship. Purple is the color for domestic violence prevention, and it's a leadership program through the lens of gender violence and healthy relationships, helping our youth, juniors and seniors in Jewish day schools throughout the country and Canada learn about what does it mean to become a leader in the Jewish community and understand and be able to speak around issues of healthy relationships and domestic violence.
By educating yourselves today, you're taking one step in the right direction to prevent unhealthy relationships, to promote healthy relationships.
I joined the Purple Fellowship because I saw it as an opportunity to make a difference, especially at a very young age.
It seemed like a really unique opportunity. I had never learned about domestic violence, especially not within the Jewish community.
They each host in their own school a Go Purple Day, an awareness day around domestic violence and healthy relationships. And last year, over 9,000 students in our Jewish day school systems throughout the country participate in this day, and they now know what is domestic violence, what is a healthy relationship, and they also know that there's a resource out there, and if they do need help, if someone else needs help, they can always reach out to Shalom Task Force.
It's where we educate the students in the schools about domestic abuse and violence and healthy relationships. Go Purple Day at Flatbush was where we had the whole school dressed in purple to support the cause. We brought in 2 speakers, one from Lev Agunot and one from Shalom Task Force, and we had a panel where they spoke about domestic abuse and violence and the get crisis in the Jewish community.
They run the show. We have a teacher in there to help them, and we review the content with them, but they really take charge, and they're passionate about it, and their passion comes through, and it's really, really a pleasure to watch.
I think the biggest success was we had a program just for upperclassmen girls where we all came together and kind of discussed different topics about building healthy relationships and what abusive relationships look like. And a lot of the girls in this program spoke up and shared some of their own stories, which I was shocked to hear about because I just didn't expect this to apply to anyone in my community. And I think that was really the greatest success of the program, that it touched so many people and so many people were able to relate and really wanted to know more about the fellowship and what Shalom Task Force does.
Looking around at all my friends wearing the same shirt, representing such an important issue, really created a sense of togetherness and a sense of unity with the entire school.
I think this is something that has to be a part of every single school's curriculum, and starting by training a group of fellows who can then become the powerhouse behind the effort within a school is a terrific place to start. It empowers the students, it gives them ownership of the programming, and it gives you a core group of students who are invested in a topic that is so often taboo.
You really see these boys grow and learn and really take on a bigger role for Klal Yisrael. It's really incredible.
I think it's really important that kids that age can recognize the signs of abuse, and it gives them the confidence to end unhealthy relationships early.
They learn leadership skills, develop functioning that allows them to run programs and fundraising, and I think those are all very important skills that they can develop as well.
Some of our fellows, after they finish the fellowship, apply and are accepted into our Young Leadership Advisory Board.
Once I started learning about this issue more through the fellowship, I realized that my education couldn't stop there. So that's why I joined the Young Leadership Board, to continue my education and to learn how to be an advocate for the cause. I oversee the Purple Club and recruitment committees.
The part that I was assigned to is called the Outreach Committee. Our job was to create an outline for the clubs that were being launched.
Now I am the co-chair of the Purple Club, where I get to oversee clubs throughout the country, all helping educate their students with the work that Shalom Task Force does.
I'm so glad and happy that we were able to accomplish one of our main goals, which was being able to create a safe space for students to come to and share what they're going through and their feelings.
I think one of my favorite things about Shalom Task Force and why it stands out as a wonderful opportunity and organization that comes into our school is the sense of empowerment, not only for the students who are learning, but the ones who are teaching and leaders. And it really gives the girls a chance to become ambassadors and teach other people.
A lot of people think that abusive situations only happen when you grow up or to adults, but in reality it happens at a way younger age also, and I think it's important to learn about it at this younger age to prevent it from happening as early as possible.
There's a very large stigma about what the perfect home looks like from the outside, and I think it's important that everyone knows just because something looks one way on the outside, it's not actually how it is all the time on the inside. So I really wanted to break that stigma. I think it's really important that teens learn about that.
educating the youth is very important, to start learning about this in a young age so that you yourself can see signs of unhealthy relationships, but also see it in others and actually start making a difference at a young age.
We got a call on our hotline from a young person who said that the only reason she called is because she knew her friend was one of our fellows, and she went to her friend and sharing a situation that was scary and frightening to her, and her friend said, well, there's somewhere to call Sean Task Force. And that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for ways that people could ask each other for help and know that there's somewhere to be supported.
When I think about the future, when I think about the holy of holies of the work that we're doing, it's building that future. And that's what young leadership is all about. It's going into that most solemn space and saying, we too can elevate this space. We too are a part of this space, the future of the Jewish community.